But yeah, I can't wait to really get where I want to get back to with my squats, man. We was hitting numbers with the squats. But I always say too, let's go to show, you take something out your program for too long. I understand there's a such thing as muscle memory, but you gotta realize, depending on how far you got or how skilled you got, it may take a little bit longer to get where you were before. Remember, make sure the bar isn't too high before we start squatting. And if you know me and Rube, we like to start off slow, work our way up. Oh yeah, these feel amazing now. So I want to save my legs. I like this. Only do 6. We're gonna save our legs for the higher weight. This time we squatted, I'm gonna be real with you. We did 10 because I felt like we had to still warm up the body. Yeah. Right now, I honestly feel like the body's already warm, so we don't need to spend too much time on lighter weight. Nice and clean. He going barefoot. Remember, barefoot is one of the best ways you can go when it comes down to squatting. Good. Remember, fall into the center of the glutes for me. Easy. 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 And if you're somebody that's battling tight hips, remember, start off with the Smith machine. Ooh, you getting lower with the squat too. Ooh.
Yeah, it feels real nice.
Feel good, right?
Oh, doing this one with our hamstrings and glutes.
Got it.
Warmed me up for this.
Ooh, told you. So remember, make sure before you get into what you're getting into, make sure it's prepping your body for the next movement. So everything we did prepped us for this. Gotta get my footing together. So easy to bail out with this too. Excuse me. So easy to bail out with this too. So we're gonna do 10 on this next one, and we're gonna go up each and every time. He's feeling better and better. And as you can see, I told y'all, Ruben is a contestant of probably warming up, because as we got into our squats, generally, he's always complaining about his hips. That's the best mobility I've seen from him since we squatted. Let's get it. Make sure you set up properly. So one thing I'm still trying to build a rhythm with is just making sure my footing is nice and clean. That's one thing I'm struggling with. You can have the feet a little bit outside of the shoulders on this one. Remember, nice and clean. You good? Ooh. Abs nice and tight. Nice drive up. See, you doing that on a barbell, and you would have had to re-rack the weight. You doing good. Nice and clean the whole way. Great work. Get into it. Easy. Easy. Good, nice clean 10. Easy. Butter. Make sure you watch the video so you can get the results that you want. Trust me, I'm a living testament, man. Been doing this for years, been in tip-top tape for years. And now only training myself, training clients, training trainers as well. So do be mindful of that. A lot of the game that I'm giving you is not even just off me learning or reading from a book. It's from hands-on experience from working with people and implementing it as well. Not just upon myself, but it's others as well. Remember, make sure you're set up nice and clean. Like I said, the only thing I've been struggling with my squat so far is just getting my footing 100%. Once I get that, we good. It's all about rhythm when it comes down to the squat. And believe it or not, Smith machine actually helps you build a solid rhythm. I told you, that's why I kind of like it. To me, it's the in-between from leg press to barbell squat. It's that in-between. You can develop a better rhythm. You can understand bar placement when it comes down to traps, or if you want to go low bar as well, you can start kind of finding some of those things so that when you transition to the barbell, it's 1, 2, 3. That's it. Nice. Woo. And do me a favor and make sure you record yourself at your top set so you can see some of your strengths and weaknesses. Are your knees caving in when you drive up? Is your form solid the entire way? It helps you understand. It's like an athlete watching footage for his competition to make sure you know what you're doing in game situations. Let's get it. For those who don't know, if your partner got to strip the weight for them versus them, let them do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Make the adjustments or train by yourself. There we go. And do understand, one of the best ranges of motion is full range of motion, for those who don't understand. Remember, I'm only an advocate of partial range of motion is if you're at an advanced level of training and you're just focusing on failure. Only time I recommend it. Because remember, failure does promote growth. Let's get it. Nice and clean. Don't lose that form. Nice and clean.
I went just
Easy.
a little bit wider on that one.
This saved me a little bit of time. You're going 225. And this is accurately 225 because a lot of y'all like to say if it's 45 plates on there, it's not 225 because it's on the Smith machine. But I already put the 10 pounds on there to make up the difference. I told y'all that's my cheat code. And then another thing too is we gonna get that belt for safety purposes. I told y'all I went against my word. Once we get over 135, I personally like using a belt. Like I said, just to take a lot of the strain off the lower back. And then two, just to have those abs nice and contracted as well. But remember, make sure y'all don't have the belt entirely too tight. I be saying that from time to time. Like, why the hell he got that belt suffocating the hell out of him? The belt is for support, not suffocate. I can't even get the word out. Not suffocation. There we go. Remember, the belt is for support, not suffocation. Here we go. It's the roll off the tongue for that. I'm guessing that's what it is. But you get my point. You feel me? You get my point. You don't want to suffocate yourself. You feel me? You still need to breathe. Nice and clean. Foot placement together. Close. So this is why I say, get your foot placement together. My foot placement fucked me up on it. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. And then two, still adjusting to the Smith machine. I'll be real with y'all. I'm not used to being so restricted in comparison to moving my body freely with the barbell. But like I said, I feel like you load your legs a lot better with the Smith machine because you can only go up or down. That's why I kind of step forward just to kind of take some of the tension off my lower back, and I felt a little bit more in the glutes and quads. Let's get it. Go ahead and get your money. You got it. Go ahead and get your money. Abs nice and tight. Go ahead and get your money. Let's get it. Up. Abs nice and tight. Solid foot drive. He went up 10 pounds on us, y'all. Easy. 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 Go straight up. Don't bounce. Go straight up. Good. Straight up. Nice. Nice. Good. Nice. Good. Good work. Good work. Good work. Come on. Chase it. Great work. Good work. Nice. That's the best range of motion I've seen on you, kid. So you gotta be careful with that racking, man. I always say, mainly when you re-racking, when you using like a barbell, pull it all the way back and count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, but check the left and then check the right and then let your hands go. Because a lot of people like to just throw it on there and hope they got it. But I always say, depending on how the hooks are set up, because you know, you've seen it in golds. Golds, we got hooks. That's why I don't like squatting on that sometimes, because you gotta catch it in and drop down. But that's one of the safest ways to know that it's locked in if you're going with heavy weight. But then some just have them straight out. They don't actually have hooks.
Yeah.
And the ones that have straight out, I always say, you gotta make sure that the barbell is on there. It's literally on there. Look left, look right, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. And I always say too, holding the weight at the top is just gonna get you that much stronger as well. But be mindful, we didn't wanna go too crazy with the legs because we still gotta train chest. And do understand that if you go too crazy with legs, it can hinder you when it comes down to your chest workouts. Because last time, remember, we did a little bit of in between. That's why it was a little fun when we got to the end. But let's get it.